Hello to all my wonderful subscribers. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your support and patronage through 2023. Very, very much appreciated. I'd like to also take this opportunity to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas in whichever form or shape that you celebrate it. I wish you happiness, joy, and peace throughout the world. So thank you so much for your support. Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year as well, welcoming 2024. This month I am going to be giving you a reading that is going to take you through to mid-January as well, because Christmas is coming up. It's a busy time for everyone. You'll have the December reading and half of January as well. So I might even project all of January. Let's see what my guides suggest. Also, my yearly readings have been posted, and if you would like to have a private or personal yearly reading, you can go to my website and book that from there. Please note that it is available till the end of January 2024. It's a limited time offer, so if that's what you're desiring to have, then make sure you don't miss out on that. Best wishes to you all. Merry Christmas. Hello, my lovely Aries. Welcome to your reading for December 2023. This is a reading over the next 6 weeks. So it's December, taking you into mid-January as well. With the holiday season coming up, there's going to be a whole lot of, busyness going on. So I don't want you to miss out on that first part of the year. So I'm going to give you this 6-week reading this month. This is a general reading for you, Aries. It's a reading for Aries sun, rising and moon sign. It is a general reading. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. So let's get on with it, my lovely Aries. What is it that your channel message for this month? I feel like there is some major shifts and changes coming in around you. And I want to say that most of the zodiac signs are feeling that energy of change, of synchronicities, of movement. Now, for you, there is an energy of change around you. There's a major shift that's coming around you that's going to take you into 2024. There's something here that needs to be sorted out. There's something here that needs to be changed. What your challenge is this month is to know what things need to be changed and what things you cannot change. You've got no control over, and it's about changing what you can and not worrying about the things that can't change. They are going to be how others interact with you, how others behave, what other people are doing. It's not about trying to, what you're doing is wrong. Let me get in there and make those choices for you. Let me tell you how to do things. You don't need to do that. The only person you have control over is you. The only things that you can change are what you are wanting to change personally within you. It's changing others' perception, ideas, the way they work and what they do, the way they behave and how they verbally exchange and speak to each other. That's not in your control. The only thing you can change and control is yourself. And so it's about having the wisdom to know that, to know the difference. Because it's who's got teenagers, wow, all you can do is guide them, but ultimately they'll make their own choices and decisions. So it's not about using energy trying to bring those changes about or making them see the light, making them understand, because it's something you've gained through your wisdom, through your knowledge, through things that your life, and they need to have learn those lessons as well. Okay. If you're younger and you have parents, the same thing. You can only control you. You can't control how they perceive things or see things or give you information. That's out of your control. The changes you need to make are personal. They are yours this month. So that's an understanding that you will come to. I'm going to draw a card from my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Let's have a look, my lovely Aries, what is there for you. What is there for you? Okay, well, you've got a couple of cards here. You've got a couple of cards. Let's have a look. Before I read those, I'm going to draw a card for your totem, your animal totem. What animal energy is coming through for you? Okay, very interesting. Let's have a look. First, we'll do these. So you've got a change in the wind, and this is your channeled message, isn't it? There's a change in the wind. The zebra or the horse is very spiritual. There's information and synchronicities coming to you from the universe. You are being guided. It's about being observant of that guidance. You're being carried through. You're being carried through this change. You're being helped through this change. You do have assistance. This is inevitable in December and possibly into January. We'll see when we create the Celtic cross as to the timeline for this, but there is change afoot. There is change in the air. The second card you've got is the fates. This is something that's fated to be. As I said here, you've got spiritual interaction. The universe is interacting with you. There's synchronicities around. You also have the fates, and the fate is knowing that there's certain changes that come about in a lifetime that are meant to be. They're prophesized. They're in your DNA. They're in the blueprint of when you've been incarnated into this world, into this plane, into this dimension. It's about knowing the difference, knowing and understanding what it is in your control to change and what is not in your control to change. And the wisdom comes from knowing the difference, because there's some changes, some things that happen that are meant to happen. Doesn't matter what decisions we make, what path we take, they're going to occur. People that you meet, jobs that you have, things that happen in your life. There's significant milestones. They're not going to change. So there's no point swimming upstream. Go with the flow. It's understanding the difference. Understanding what it is you can change. How can I make my path easier? So that's really in tune with your channeled message. And then your totem is the deer. What message does the deer bring? Power. Yeah. See, there's power here. This is the winds of change in the elk, in the horns. They have these horns that create space, that creates distance from predators or others. The moon is about self-reflection, really self-analyzing, really reviewing, and this in itself is empowerment. And so bring in the energy of the deer with the antlers that empowers you, knowing when you need to create space, knowing when you need to leave others to their own choices and decision making, rather than trying to advise them or steer them in a particular direction. It's about really creating that space, self-reflecting, and making those changes yourself, my lovely Aries. Now give me a minute and I will create your Celtic cross. Let's see what's in store for you. Okay, the cards are really coming out here. Wow, your first two cards are very powerful. Gee whiz, they're throwing them at me, my lovely Aries. So they're really wanting to get this message through to you. Oh, I like this. There's such a positivity in the changes that are coming for you. It holds such potential, huge potential, huge potential. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So the first card you've got here is the Sun. Tremendous positivity. Anything that's shifting, anything that's changing. So you could have a job where you think, okay, I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to be retrenched. There's something else there for you. So that's not something to worry about. If you want to put in any goals or plans in place, any moves that you want to make, anything you want to sell, there's real positivity. That's my coffee machine. There's real positivity in that. With the Sun, there's no corner hidden. There's nothing hidden. When the sun's out, everything is exposed, everything is seen, everything moves forward. There is growth. You think about spring and summer, everything starts to bloom, everything starts to grow. Huge positivity. So whatever, you're going to enter December, and you're already there, with tremendous positivity, with positive change or positive situations coming up around you that are going to project you into this change. Then you've got the Ace of Swords, and I love this. The Ace is always about gateways, doorways, opportunities, newness. There's a new opening here. There's a transition. There's a move. So there's, whether you're desiring that move or that move is happening around you, the changes are happening around you, it's really something that's going to push you to cross that threshold. But in crossing that threshold, there's things that you need to review. There's things that you need to leave behind. But it is a huge change that's unfolding for you, my lovely Aries, because it's crossed with the Fool. It's about having the courage to see the signs, having the courage to see the synchronicities. The synchronicities may be how you're feeling. There might be a growing dissatisfaction about a situation you're in, and so there's changes that need to be made, and it's about having the courage to take that leap of faith, knowing that there is more that's going to unfold for you. Reviewing the changes, knowing when to move forward. So you've got the Ace of Swords, a new way of thinking, a new way of speaking, a new way of communicating, new knowledge, new skills, thinking about how you're moving forward, what you're putting in place. And then you get the Fool, which is, okay, well, we're going to do this. We're going to move forward. We're going to take the leap of faith. I feel like for you, my lovely Aries, there's a big shift coming here in December. Then you've got the King of Cups. This is you being in control of your emotions, you being in control of what's going on around you. So I don't feel like anything's going to happen in December that you aren't emotionally okay with, emotionally stable about. So it's not something disastrous. It's not something that's going to throw you into a spin. It's something that you're really in control of. You're feeling very comfortable about the changes that are coming and the decisions that you need to make. It's also going to lead to you needing some time out. Okay, this is all happening and I need to think about this. I need to process this. So I need to withdraw. I need to go for a walk. I need to go for a swim. I need to meditate. I need to just go to bed early and think, whatever it is, you're going to need some time out somewhere in December. I feel like it's week 2 and 3 of December. You might feel like, oh gosh, this is just overwhelming. I need to just withdraw. I need to really process. I need to filter down what's happening here. And that's okay to do that. It is going to be a little bit bumpy week 3 of December. Could be week 3 or week 4 of December, which is around Christmas time, isn't it? So it's always a little bit bumpy for most people. But you're putting forward your ideas. This is what I want. This is what I want to change. There might be some resistance or pushback, but it's about understanding that you've got no control over the pushback of other people. You really need to be confident in the changes that you're making and the decision processes that you're making and what you're doing and how you're moving forward. I don't feel like they're big issues. You do overcome them. You do put your point forward and it is taken on board. So I don't feel like, oh, this is going to be disastrous. It's not. It's just what it's doing is it's reaffirming for you the direction you want to move in and the changes you want to make. That's going to lead to decisions, choices and decisions. And this is very much the fates, knowing what it is you can change, knowing what it is you can't change, having the wisdom to know which is which. Collecting research, data, information before you make a choice, before you make a decision. It's calculated. There's nothing here that you do in a hurry. There's nothing here that you do on a whim. It's all very well thought out. It's all very well calculated. Oh, wow, there's 2 cards. There's one hiding underneath here as well. So you're very much you've got the Queen of Wands, and this is your suit, my lovely Aries. This is about you stepping into your own confidence. You're perfectly able to make those choices and decisions because there's a confidence that exudes from you. It's like, I don't want your advice, being protective of your ideas. Don't mess with me. I'm going to make these choices and decisions. I love the Queen of Wands. She's really determined. It's a really determined energy that's coming through here, a real energy of confidence. And because it's your suit, there's a confidence that you're feeling here. This is coming towards January now. And in January, you take charge. You're in charge of your destiny. You're in charge of the major changes that are coming in. You align it. You control the fears and the apprehension, the shadow self, which is the dark horse, and you bring it into into your conscious world, which is the white horse. You bring it into alignment and you drive this forward. So whether it's a new business that you're starting, whether it's a new job that you're starting, new study that you're starting, whether you're having a complete lifestyle change, whatever shape that takes, you're in control of this major shift. It's not something you're being pulled along and things are happening and you're just being pulled along. No, you're in control of this. You are in control of this. You've got another ace. This is 2 aces in the sun in this month. This is January. In January, this is your suit. You are moving in your energy. You are moving in your strength. You've got ideas. You've got passion, you've got motivation, you've got things things are going to start to pick up and happen really, really quickly. Have a listen to my general yearly reading, see what's unfolding for you. But this is another ace, and look, there's growth in that on that wand. There's expansion on that wand. Something's put the fire in your belly in January. This sense of determination. This is how I'm moving forward. You're in control of your speech, your communication, your learning, your writing, your thinking. You're just sparking on all fours. You're really ready to take on whatever is there for you in January, and that's going to be different for all of you. The changes that are coming in for you, my lovely Aries, it's going to vary for all of you. For some of you, it's going to be extremely profound, and for some of you, they'll be very subtle. There'll be more shifts within you and how you see things and how you communicate and what you're doing rather than physically changing. So it depends on your natal chart as well, my lovely Aries. Let me draw a card from the Divine Abundance deck. Let's have a look at what it holds in store. What pearls of wisdom are you being given? Here it is. Non-duality. That's an interesting one, isn't it? I'll show you this. This is meditation. Meditation, thinking, going within. Self-reflection. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. That is your inner self, your intuition, as well as acting out and making choices and decisions that you want to make that are going to be good for you, but in kindness, in peace. There's nothing abrupt here. There's nothing shocking here. This is about you creating, like the deer, you creating your own space. Make like the deer, because creating your own space is empowering. Brings on that confidence. I love that, my lovely Aries. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website. Also, if you would like a personalised yearly reading, that is a limited time offer. It's available till the end of January. So if that's what you're desiring, make sure you get in and book that before the offer runs out. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and a prosperous, joyous 2024.